Hello and welcome. I am going into Aldi's today to show you the types of organic food that I will not buy because they cause inflammation, and had to heal my body from inflammation. Starting off with is the corn. This causes substantial inflammation because it has been genetically modified. GMO corn, I think they started growing it in like 1996, so it's had enough years to cross contaminate even the organic corn. So the corn harbors toxins, and they basically, when they GMO'd it, each cell was made toxic so it would not die when it was sprayed. So this corn, it feeds viruses, bacteria, mold, fungus, and they also use the corn to grow pathogens in labs. So tragically, popcorn is also included. So that is something I definitely stay away from, all different types of corn and all of the added ingredients of corn in different products. The next one is soybean. This is the organic tofu. This has the same story basically as corn. It's been GMO'd and there's cross contamination, and so it causes inflammation. So it's something that I want to stay away from to heal my body and to keep my body healthy. I never want to be sick again. And eggs. Now, these also cause inflammation and allergies. They feed the viruses and bacteria, yeast, mold, candida, and other fungus. Eggs were also used in labs as food for growing bacteria and viruses. So that's something that causes inflammation and want to stay away from. And then the dairy. Dairy is mucus forming and a major cause of inflammation and allergies. Doesn't matter even if it's organic. Dairy clogs up the liver, and also unproductive viruses and bacteria feed on any of the dairy products, really, which I'm showing you a number of the products here. So even so far, this might seem kind of like a restrictive diet, but I love being healthy. I do miss some of the products, but I've gotten used to it, and I'd rather not be sick, so I don't mind staying away from these types of foods just to be healthy. Now the ham, you want to stay away from all pork because it has so much fat. So the fat basically thickens the blood so that the pathogens and toxins can't be detoxed and cleansed. So you'll see the fat there on the back. Okay, gluten. Gluten is found in wheat, which you'll see in the bread here. It's also found in barley, rye, and spelt products. So gluten feeds the pathogens causing inflammation, and then the gluten, it feeds all varieties of the pathogens that create this inflammation. So Epstein-Barr virus, that creates fibromyalgia, Hashimoto's, eczema, psoriasis, MS, Lyme's disease, PCOS, and lupus, just to name a few. I get this information from Medical Medium. I used his information to heal my body, so I would definitely recommend checking him out at medicalmedium.com. And the pasta here is just plain wheat. So it's a simple ingredient, but it's still not healthy to eat for your body. Then the macaroni and cheese has the natural flavors along with, of course, the gluten and the dairy. It also has citric acid at the bottom there, which I'll go over later on. And so the natural flavors is something I've mentioned in other videos, so you might remember that from my other video. But any type of flavoring, no matter what they name it, describe it as, it's MSG or monosodium glutamate. So each type of flavoring potentially contains multiple biohazards and chemical compounds, and they usually accumulate in the brain and can cause inflammation. So definitely something in natural flavors, it seems like it's in everything. I saw a vegetable natural flavor once and I was like, wow, that's a new one. Just put some vegetables in it. Anyway, so all of the mac and cheese, they all have ingredients you want to stay away from for sure. Now there's a number also of cereals that I'm going to show you coming up. They have the natural flavors in them also. And so they don't have too bad of ingredients, and you'll notice natural flavors at the end of the ingredient list. So there's not much in it, but it's something you want to stay away from to help out your brain health. Now this one has the natural flavors at the end also too. So, and then the coconut chia cereal. See the natural flavor on the bottom line there too. And then it has the canola oil, which that you want to stay away from also. So canola oil, some of these cereals, it's also in the broths. I'll show that next. So the vegetable broth has the canola oil and the chicken broth. Canola oil is GMO contaminated, even if it's organic, kind of like all the other corn and other products. So canola oil feeds these viruses, bacteria, fungus, and mold, and the pathogens create the inflammation. So you'll see canola oil, natural flavor on the bottom line there for the vegetable broth. I like to get my vegetable broth at Trader Joe's, actually the brother store of Aldi's. So, and it's usually only $1.99 a box. It's really cheap. So, and I love the flavor of it. And here, this one has canola oil and flavor at the bottom there, and then the beef broth here. This doesn't have as much ingredients, but it has the organic flavor and flavor, so it has two different types of flavors in it there, you'll notice. The next product are the bars, the granola bars. So chocolate chip is the first one they have here, and just looking at the ingredients, they have the fat, the milk you want to stay away from, the soy you want to stay away from, the natural flavor, and the second from bottom line you want to stay away from there. Vanilla chip, that flavor they have for the bars. For that one, it also has the natural flavor, and that's on the second to bottom line there. And the bottom line, it has the soy. And so the dairy products, it has the milk. The beef jerky, this also has natural flavors in it on the second to bottom line, you'll notice. And then the citric acid, I'll mention too here coming up. So you'd think this would be healthy. It's like, why can't they just dry out the beef? But they put these additives in. Now salsa, this actually has pretty good ingredients. The only problem really is vinegar, which kind of stinks. But anyway, vinegar, it basically dehydrates the body. It preserves the poisons and traps them in your organs, so you can't detoxify them out. So even the refrigerated salsa that they sell also has the natural flavor there in the vinegar, you'll notice. Okay, now also the vinaigrette, that has the vinegar in it too. And it also has soy, which is the GMO contaminated product that you want to stay away from. And then the next product that is coming up is the ketchup. So that doesn't have too bad of ingredients, but it does have the vinegar in it, which we'll see here. Yeah, which is tragic because but you can make your own ketchup. It's not that hard to make. Okay, now moving on to the preserves, the jams and jellies here. They all have citric acid, which I mentioned that I would talk about. The citric acid usually comes from corn, GMO corn or GMO contaminated corn, since it's organic. The citric acid can be very irritating to the stomach lining, and it can also cause a lot of inflammation. So you'll notice, tragically, all the different flavors have the citric acid in it. The citric acid, it is also found in the hummus, you'll see here. So it's not the worst ingredient, but it's still something that I definitely stay away from. I prefer to be healthy and such, so I stay away from it. And then peanut butter, this is just kind of an added thing. This is not bad for you, but you'll notice all that oil on top. They actually add that oil in. If you go to the health food store and have them grind up your own peanut butter, you never have an oil separation like that. So it's all this added fat you don't need. So it's just something I don't buy. I get mine at the health food store. Try to support my local. And so I hope this helps you make healthy choices. If you have any questions, please comment. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.